Hi, it's Kai and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a what I got for Christmas video. This is just what I got for Christmas as a 28-year-old. I got genuinely a lot of the stuff that I wanted and a whole bunch of stuff that was really nice to get, even though it wasn't necessarily on my list. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it's not for you, that's cool. You can click off. But again, if you enjoy these types of videos, then I hope you stick around. So let's just stop the chatter and get into it. The first thing is actually kind of chatter related, but I got, as you see, a little microphone. My twin sister got me a little mic set. She said that we're stepping up our content creation game in 2025, and she wanted to get me something to help with that. And I guess she noticed like a lot of people have these little microphones. I am using it for the first time with recording with my camera, so I don't know how the audio is going to be. If it's a little bit wonky in this video, then it's just all going to be, I guess, like growing pains and, you know, learning and everything. But yeah, and if I have links to some of these, because I had to actually look up the name of this and like what it was and everything so that I could figure out how to use it. But I will link what I can find in the description box. And of course, I already have links for some things because, like I said, they were things that I asked for. Anyway, this is from a brand I cannot really pronounce. It seems like it's Halmurin. And this is the little case. It comes with this case as well as like an actual carrying case with a strap on it, which is really nice. It comes with the, of course, like little transmitter thing that's on my, like, what do you call it right now? But it can also plug into your phone using like this little attachment as well as like an iPad with this one. And of course it has like the little fuzzy little thing. I forgot what these are called, but they're just to help, you know, keep some of these sharper sounds like popping peas and like really sharp sounds from being too, I guess, like harsh on the mic. So it comes with two of these, of course the one that I'm using on the mic that I have, and another one because it actually has two little mics, which is nice because if one of them isn't charged then I can just use the other one. And even though I don't really have like guests or other people that I record with or interview or anything like that, if I were to have that, that would be a nice additional feature as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. In addition to what it comes with, the transmitter, it comes with a little cord so that I can put it in my camera, as well as a, I think this is like a headphone jack type of thing, so that you can, because you can like plug in headphones or anything like that into the microphone to hear what it supposedly sounds like as you're recording. Again, I haven't used that functionality yet. I think it would be a little bit off-putting if I was like recording this video with like headphones on. And it also comes with, I think this is the charging cable, which looks like it's just a regular USB-C. So yeah, I'm excited for that, obviously, by the way that I just rambled about it for a few minutes. And I'm really hopeful that this helps with like the sound of my washing machine, because we always hear my washing machine going off or me doing clothes or like the cats in the background, even though I don't think you guys necessarily mind hearing the cats in the background. But either way, I'm hopeful that it will just overall kind of limit some of the noise that can be in the background of my videos. My twin sister also bought me this really cute vase. Anyone who knows me knows I love kitschy things, things that are like strawberry and fruit scented. A lot of my tattoos are, you know, I've got fruits, ladybugs, this one on the back of my arm. I've done a tattoo tour, so I think most of the tattoos that I currently have are included. I've only, I want to say, gotten 2 other tattoos since doing that tour, so I don't know if that's enough for me to do an updated tour. If you want me to do an updated tour, I can, but again, I think I've only gotten 2 more, but this one has cherries, so I really like, you know, fruit and kitschy things. Even my paper towel holder in my apartment is like a little flower, or it looks like a flower with a ladybug on the top of it. So I love things like this. And it's just a strawberry little flower pot or vase. I love it so much. I think what I'm going to do, because honestly, I've been getting tired of like real flowers wilting, and I know that's like a stupid kind of complaint, but it's just like they start wilting and they die, and then if you don't change out the water quick enough, the water gets all dirty. And as someone who has ADHD, that's just something that sometimes gets neglected, and then there's just like muddy, murky, moldy water, and then my pots have like mold in them and I have to wash them, and that washing them is a whole task in and of itself, and trying to get rid of the mold and all that. So I think I might start getting the Lego flowers or like fake flowers. I have some fake flowers, that I've gotten from Michael's, the Dollar Tree, things like that over the years. But I like the idea of getting the Lego flowers because that will not only give me something to like do, but I also feel like it'll just kind of look good and go along with like the whole kitschy type of thing. Specifically, I feel like the Lego flowers are my thing. I'm not really interested in a lot of the other Legos, but anyway, I love this vase. I am going to try to find a way to put it somewhere that it can be seen in videos or just seen in my everyday life because I really love this. I love it so much. It's so incredibly cute. Then from my older sister, Shay, she got me this cute little like tarot card and crystal holder. So you can put, which honestly, I needed something like this because the way that I have them now, I just have like my tarot cards sitting on my nightstand and they often get knocked over by my cats. Same thing with crystals and things like that. My cats are really attracted to them and like to play with them and knock them down off of things. So this will be really helpful for keeping everything together. You can put the cards right here, crystals or other things in there. There's this other compartment that you can put items in, and then also it has this slit here at the bottom, kind of like, the little Scrabble board things. That's the, I guess, analogy that makes the most sense in my head, but where you can like stand up the cards, it has that as well. So like as I am doing a reading, I can like put the cards as they're popping out like on this, so it's really nice. It goes along with like my theme, which I don't think I've really showed a lot of my apartment. I can be very secretive about like my living space and things like that because it is like a sacred part. It's a place where I lay my head every night. I want to make sure that it feels safe and secure for me. But my general theme with furniture and knickknacks and stuff like that is just everything being mishmash woods. So like even my bed headboard and stuff like that, my furniture in my bedroom, it has multiple different types of like wood and different patterns and stuff like that because I was like, hey, that like makes the most sense with who I am as a person. I always felt that I've just been kind of like a mishmash and someone who doesn't like fit anywhere definitively. So my decor definitely, I feel like, reflects that. So again, this is something that because everything is mishmash in my apartment, it automatically matches everything and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna have to find a good place for this. I might just still put it on my nightstand. Maybe this will again have my cards closer and accessible to me, but because they're all together and not at risk of being just everywhere, that I don't know what it is that I'm saying. I just really like it. She also got me this t-shirt, which is from Wicked. I really love and like just fell in love with Wicked in general. So it's one of the t-shirts from the press, and I honestly have been very much so in a t-shirt phase. I feel like t-shirts are something that they're really comfortable. You can dress them up and down. Like I love wearing a nice t-shirt with a flouncy skirt, so definitely something that I get a lot of wear. Even right now, I'm just wearing like a kind of big oversized t-shirt just because it's comfortable. I don't have to worry about like the neckline strangling me and all of that stuff. So I am super happy about this t-shirt, and it's also really nice and soft. And again, just excited about it because I love Wicked so much. And because I love Wicked, my mom also wanted to get me something from the press. And both my mom and my older sister said that a lot of the stuff was already sold out, which is understandable because I went and saw it opening weekend, and I feel like even by opening weekend or the week after opening weekend, everything was already bought up. People who were like longtime fans of Broadway and stuff were really into it and bought up stuff, and then like brand new fans just kind of caught on to it and bought things up. But my mom also got me this jacket. It looks like it's cropped. Admittedly, I don't know if it might be a kid's jacket because it is a size large, but it also just looks a little like, very cropped and everything, but it has like the Wicked holograph on the back. It has these pearls on it, which honestly for like sensory, I really like. Like I usually don't like things like this on clothing, but I don't know, the sensory feeling, and I've already like worn this around the house and stuff like that, so it's really nice and warm, which honestly, most of the time I don't wear like jackets outside. If I wear a jacket outside, it's usually a hoodie. But if I do wear jackets, it's like just around the house because I don't want to turn the heat up. Or if it's like, where it's not really like cold in your environment, but just you're cold type of thing. So, anyways, also for like walking to the trash compactor and things like that, I like jackets and stuff. Oh, and it also has of course, Wicked in like the holographic. It's kind of hard to see because it is like that light holographic type of what do you call it? It has it there, and I think also on the sleeves, which are inside out. Yeah, it has, well, maybe it's not Wicked on the sleeves, it just looks like flowers or like some sort of holographic print. So anyway, I have two items from Wicked, which is my current favorite obsession, and they are both really nice and comfortable, so I definitely will get use and wear out of them in some way, shape, or form. Then this is technically one of my cat's gifts, Callie. I wanted to get her because both of my cats have taken an interest to like going in our little breezeway, which makes me nervous, but I feel better if they're like, completely constrained, and I only had a leash for one of my cats because the other one didn't really give a crap about that until the other one that liked going out always did. So anyway, I got a little what do you call it? This actually matches, like it's a different color of the same harness that my other cat already had. So they have little matching harnesses and leashes, and so if they do want to go outside, we can go outside and be contained so that we do not run away, and that way I don't have to feel bad anymore about them not being able to go out at the same time, or like one of them going outside and the other one having to stay inside. So yeah, and like I said, they're being supervised. This is not like a letting my cats roam outdoors. I'm not big on like indoor outdoor cat type of thing, so you don't have to tell me twice. There's a reason that I wanted to have a leash for them going outside. And honestly, it might not get used because of the whole bird flu thing. That is freaking me out. Like both of them need to go to the vet pretty soon, and I almost don't want to take them to the vet because I'm just like, I don't want some other interaction. Like, oh, it's so much. Anyway, that is not what we're here for. So moving along, actually, let me do this first. My mom got me this because I desperately needed it. It's a new SD card. It's like a micro SD one, and I wanted a micro SD instead of a regular SD card because my cats actually, it all goes back to them. They knocked over my camera sometime during this year, and it like messed up the SD slot a little bit. So when I use regular SD cards, sometimes I'm experiencing where like the SD card is getting messed up and then eventually isn't readable. So I figured with something like this, worst come to worst, I could just either continue to get the adapters, but the SD card itself will still be functional and I'll still be able to like put it in my little adapter for my iPad and import and export photos and videos and stuff like that. I also didn't know if maybe this would just be a little bit sturdier than some of the SD cards that I've had in the past. So super grateful for this. I'm hoping honestly that the SD card that I'm filming this on lasts just long enough for me to be able to import and edit this video. Next, I got some books from my older sister and her, I don't know if they're still together honestly, but girlfriend or friend, she spent Christmas with us as well. So I got, I believe it was The Immortalist from her. So this one, I have had all of these like saved as pictures in my camera roll for like a while, or my phone camera roll to be exact. So I was just kind of like, you know what, let me ask for these for Christmas or a few books, because I want to do the same thing that I did with my like low buy, no buy year that I did for 2024, which is to read the books that I have versus buying new books. But I was just like, you know what, if we can get some books in 2024 before 2025 so that I have some things to read as well that are interesting to read, and to kind of break up the types of books that I still have left to read on my bookshelf, then, you know, technically a loophole, but it works in my head. So I'm super excited. I don't even remember what the like synopsis of this was or what it was really about. I just know that at one point I had, and I remember the exact day that I did it too, but I had gone to Barnes and Nobles and we were just like looking at books and looking through them, and I just took a whole bunch of pictures of books that looked or sounded interesting to me. So the other two that my older sister got me that were also on that list is The Family Izquierdo from Ruben Del Golado. Again, not really sure exactly what this was about, but it must have been gripping enough for me to have, you know, wanted it at the time. And then the last one is The Care and Feeding of Ravenously Hungry Girls by Anissa Gray. And this one is by Chloe Benjamin. So I'm excited. These are definitely going to be read next year. I think one of the goals that I want, or New Year's resolutions, which I'll probably do a video about those separately, but one of them that I think I want is to read at least 25 books next year, because I've definitely slacked. Like I used to be an avid reader. I would read well over 300 books in a school year, not even a whole regular year. So I've kind of sloped off on that, which I think is normal when you get to adulthood, but also just like I want to read much more. Like I think I only read maybe 5 or 6 books this year, and I definitely want to read more than I have been. So I think that's going to be my goal for next year, and those books will definitely be helpful in reaching that goal. So then we have more actually treats for my pets. The first ones are some Temptations. These are the mix ups. So there are, what flavor are these? This is tuna, shrimp, and salmon flavor, and then this is chicken, liver, and beef flavor. So they love Temptations. I don't always buy Temptations because, you know, they're like, oh, Temptations are filled with a whole bunch of weed and like things that your cats don't need. But honestly, my cats really like them, and they're a good little treat for when they're being good little girls, you know, like not everything has to be perfectly balanced and good for them as long as it's in moderation. They also got this contraption from my twin sisters, and the treats were from my mom, and I want to say there might be one other thing for them in here from my mom, but this is from my twin sister. It's a little electric mouse. It's got like Big Daddy Tyke toy wheels, you know, like, you know, as if it's a little race car, you know what I'm saying? Like wheels that are going to go over carpet and different types of you know, flooring. I think the instructions said that this will work on pretty much every flooring except high pile carpet, so like really high carpet, but it comes with this little rubber tail on it, as well as some other ones. Like it has this really long attachment where you can put these little like tails and stuff. It looks like there are, yeah, just a few different types of tails, ribbons, feathers, things like that. Honestly, my cat hasn't even been playing with like this part by itself. Like I already see their little bite marks on it. And then the tail, you can actually like move this. With this tail, I think it works better with it just being like flat out. But yeah, you can like take the tail off and stuff, and this moves so that you can angle the tail to different angles and stuff like that. And yeah, so far my cats are really into it. So I'm excited for them for that. My mom also got me some gift cards, a Visa gift card as well as an Ulta gift card. So those are always welcome because I can buy my skincare that I've run out of and need to repurchase, as well as groceries. That is literally always helpful in this economy. And also there's some little, what do you call it? It's like the magnetic bookmarks, which are always helpful. They're biblical, and I'm not necessarily super biblical, but a bookmark is a bookmark, and I am always losing them or like having a bookmark not around me when I start reading a book or anything. So again, I'll use them. My mom also got me a little glass mug in basically my favorite color, which is like teal or like teal aquamarine type of colors. It's glass, or either glass or really heavy plastic. Yeah, this is reusable glass with straw, and it's dishwasher safe. And it was crazy. I should have opened this while I was there, but I didn't. But I had actually forgotten my regular mug, and just in general, me and this one that I've been using have been going through it. so I am happy to have another tumbler. Also, in the way of drinkware, my older sister got me 2 mugs. This one might look familiar. Yes, my friend got me this one from my birthday haul as well, but I think it's so cute that I now have 2 because I have a pair and it's like a pair of roller skates. So I am actually really happy to have 2 of the same mug, even though some people might find that unnecessary. And then this one, again, of course, my sisters know that I love everything. It seems like one of them got one to match this tattoo and the other one got me a gift to match this one, but it's little cherries, and it's so cute. I love mugs. I am trying to get back into drinking my coffee and tea in the morning and establishing a little bit more of a routine in the morning, because that's something that since leaving my corporate job I've really struggled with, and it's caused me to kind of, I don't want to say waste the day away, but there's a lot of days where it's just like, because I don't have any structure or anything to help structure my days, that it's really difficult for me. So I think I'm going to try to establish a better routine by getting back into some of the things that I know helped establish my routine when I was working a corporate job. So yeah, I really like this and I cannot wait to drink out of it. The last thing we have is a glassware of a different type. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And for the people who know, don't go in the comments yapping, because the people who don't know don't need to know. But this is a Grav coffee mug bubbler. And so this is just, you know, for a different type of coffee. A different type of coffee, if you catch my drift. So we're gonna put that back. And again, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And if you didn't know that about me, you learned something a little bit new today. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you had a very safe and happy Christmas and holidays. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas or anything around the holidays, I hope you're, again, just able to have had a good time and carve out a little bit of time for yourself. I hope you're staying safe and healthy wherever you are when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.